Such a device should be in every home with a chainsaw, whether electric or gas powered. There are many ways to sharpen a chain, so let's take a look at the different methods and see which one is the best. The correct way to sharpen a chain, as some say, is with a file. I'm not saying it's the easiest method, but it's definitely the most accessible. You can sharpen it with a file by making 3 to 4 passes. If necessary, make more. Or you can use a file guide. You can also use a Dremel for sharpening. In my case, I have a 12-volt model from Oregon. The kit includes all the necessary bits and collets. It doesn't matter which brand or model you use, they all work and give good results, whether it's a 12-volt battery tool, one that runs on 110 or 220 volts. You can also use a 2-in-1 file. I can recommend it because it gives a very good result. You can also use an angle grinder. It sharpens the chain well too. You just need to get the hang of it, keep the correct sharpening angle, and avoid overheating the chain's teeth. Oregon has a very interesting chain sharpening kit. It includes everything you need to sharpen a chain. The kit includes round files of different sizes, a square file, and a vise. In short, everything you need for sharpening a chain. All of this works great under normal operating conditions, but unfortunately, when cutting, sand and stones often get in the way. Metal objects, even bullets and shrapnel. When such things get in the way, the chain's teeth lose their sharpness and shape. That's exactly why a machine like this is essential. When stones, metal objects, or even sand get into the cut, the geometry and sharpness of your chain's teeth are seriously affected. You can try to even out the teeth with a file, but it's time-consuming, and I'm sure you'll never achieve the correct geometry. The chain will wander, giving you an uneven cut, and your saw will be under heavy load. To begin sharpening, you select the most worn tooth, and then with repeated light strokes, sharpen the entire chain. When choosing a sharpening machine, there's no need to go for a more powerful one. 80 to 120 watts is more than enough for proper operation, since you still need to apply light, repeated pressure on the tooth, otherwise you'll ruin the hardening of the teeth. This particular machine is probably one of the cheapest, about 25 euros, yet it handles its job perfectly well. I recommend getting a machine with a metal base and then choosing according to your needs, as there are hundreds of models available on the market. Before sharpening, the chain needs to be cleaned of dirt. I use this degreaser, but you can use any strong kitchen degreaser. Leave it for 10 to 15 minutes, but if the chain is heavily soiled, you can leave it longer by adding more degreaser. The result is pretty impressive. And before installing the chain and bar on the saw, don't forget to clean the bar of dirt and the oil feed hole.